Hi, I'm Mike with the Daily BM. On this episode, Brad and I discuss tech that has changed our lives and revolutionized it for the better. Hope you enjoy this episode. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Hey, good morning, fuckers. Welcome to another day at the Daily BM. I am Brad, your host, and I have my ever so exciting co-host, Michael, with me. What's up, Mike?
Hey, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the Daily BM.
What's going on? Welcome back to the Daily BM. Hello, everybody. How's it going?
That's why I said exciting, because I can see the look in your eyes.
I'm not awake yet. I haven't had my protein bars.
Speaking of protein, I'm going to start off. I know we're going to talk about tech today, but
Tech Talk Tuesday.
Yeah, but
in the house.
Something came across, no pun, came across my mind.
Your face?
Came across, not my face, but my mind. Since actually, it's funny you actually say that, because that's what I was going to talk about. So this is kind of weird to kick
Coming
off.
on your face? Yeah, that's great. Awesome.
Well,
Let's go.
Those are good. That's a good thing. It's healthy for your skin and everything. Wait, what? But no. So that's what I try to tell the woman in my life, and she doesn't buy it. But anyway,
yeah, that what having men come on your face is good for your complexion. Yeah, yes. I don't think you should buy it either.
Yeah, well, I don't know, maybe, but so depends on who you ask. But
I spun that one around, didn't I?
Yeah, well, might not be false. But that all being said, I'm only kidding. So that all being said, speaking of blowing nuts, have you ever? Okay, so I got to ask you a fucked up question. It's really fucked
already
up.
So early?
Yeah, so it's early, and I'm asking a fucked up question right out the gate. Okay, so when you're gunning one down, see, this is kind of fucked up. So when you're gunning one down, right? If anybody doesn't know what gunning one down, it means like rubbing one out.
Oh, now, okay, good. I thought you were talking oral. Okay. Going with your previous.
You have me at hello, sir. You have me at hello. But no. So when you're rubbing one out, okay. So I don't know where you rub one out, but some guys say they do it in the shower. Some people do it, like into a towel, or some people do it whatever in a sock. I don't know who the hell does it in a sock, but that's kind of weird to me. But
12-year-olds,
I know, right? It's like, let me come into a sock. It's like, wait, why would I just blow it into a towel? Anyway, that's a whole other subject.
The evidence.
I know, but that's a whole other. Yeah, no, but the sock is super stiff. I mean, come on, man. Your mom knows when that bitch won't fold in half. You know what I mean? That something's wrong with it.
I don't even know moms do laundry anymore.
I know, right? They make their kids do their own shit, which is smart, mom. Just saying. Same with dads. In case you're a Mr. Mom. But anyway, so I thought to myself, so you're blowing a nut and you do it in the shower, and it goes down into the freaking drain, right? And of course, my mind works like a freaking complete freaking retard. So I'm sitting there going like this. I'm thinking to myself, so I wonder if, like, when you blow a nut, your sperm is still alive. What if it impregnates a fish, and then you would create this freaking being that's like half fish, half man that comes out? So it's kind of like Waterworld, like, Kevin Costner had the gills on the sides by his ears.
So you just did the Aquaman origin story. That's how Jason Momoa was born.
Are you serious? Are you fucking with me? You're so fucking with me.
No.
Dude. I would have totally bought it too this morning. I'm like,
are you serious, man? It's Aquaman. That's Aquaman's origin story right there.
But seriously, I mean, think about it, dude. I think about the dumbest shit in the world. I'm like, so if you nut into a river and the fish do this, or what happens if you what? Okay, so let me ask you something. Okay, this is probably something I'm going to go down that rabbit hole on Google later. But so you have sex with an animal. Let's say you're into bestiality, right?
Jesus,
I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I know
this is supposed to be Tech Talk Tuesday.
I know you all want to. Well, hold on. It might be technical here.
I'm not prepped for this conversation.
So if you have sex with an animal and you blow a load into a female of like a rhinoceros or something, does it come out like half man, half rhino?
We don't have the same genetic pattern, so no, it doesn't matter.
So it's like completely impossible.
The DNA won't mesh, correct?
Well, you hear about other animals like crossbreeding.
That's because they're close in the genetic traits.
So if you don't have any rhino DNA, you're kind of fucked.
Pretty much.
No fun. So that means you can fuck any animal you want.
That's why you don't have like any dog-cat hybrids, because cats and dogs can't procreate because they have different genetic codes that don't intertwine.
Okay,
but you can crossbreed animals like lions and tigers and get ligers.
Bears, oh my!
And you can crossbreed like, donkeys and horses and get mules, but the offspring's usually sterile and can't reproduce.
So my question is, how fucked up would the world be is if there was no like boundaries in place and you could have like, I'm curious how many humans have banged animals where we would have all these different species, like in Sweet Tooth, the show on
never seen it.
Netflix. I see. I've been watching that series, and that's what got me thinking. I'm like going, so I wonder if you really can reproduce with like a reindeer and have reindeer antlers coming out of your head. You know how fucked up that would be.
You probably could.
I mean, it'd be a little weird, right?
I mean, you can't, but yeah, that's weird. Is that what that show's about? Like guys fucking animals and they come out half hybrid?
It's not about a show about people.
It's a weird ass show. And why do they call it Sweet Tooth? Like they just eat chocolate afterwards? Like what the fuck?
I don't know why they call it Sweet Tooth, but I can tell you this. Basically, in a nutshell, the premise of the show relies on this. Okay, so humanity creates this pathogen, this virus, right?
Mm.
And they think that, I believe it's like something along the lines of it was created, but with the intent of trying to like use it for something else, and instead it was kind of like World War Z. It created this like effect. What happens is people get this thing and look, and their pinky starts to shake. And that's how they know they're infected, and they die within like a certain period of time, right? Like 7 days, horrible. 9 days, whatever. Yeah. So once they get the shake, it's pretty much they isolate you away from all. They fucking isolate you and just say, get the fuck out of here. Well, the problem is because of the way this was done, the women now give birth to these hybrid animals. Like your son could be a bat, like have bat qualities, like have the ears of a bat and wings and shit like that. Yeah. So it's kind of out there. It's a little weird, but it's kind of fucked up and kind of like entertaining all at the same time. I mean, they renewed for season 2, so that's what I'm watching. So it was actually pretty good. It's not bad. I wouldn't say it's like the better shows that we've ever seen, but
I couldn't get into the first series or the first episode.
It takes a few episodes and then all of a sudden it starts. Okay, all right, it's not that bad. But obviously it's not that bad. They got renewed, so in the world of Mike, I guess not. So you brought up an interesting
Mike.
You're listening to the Daily BM.
In the world of Mike. So you brought up an interesting thing this morning that you wanted to talk about on tech, and that was products that we just randomly buy that are technology.
No, products that change your life. Like a product,
Changed our life.
Like a tech purchase that you that. I mean, it could have been random or not. It could have been like a spur of the moment purchase, but just things that once you owned it, it's now revolutionized your life. Like something that
you would say revolutionized, because now I sound like a fucking idiot for the things that I picked out. Because I picked out some things that totally haven't revolutionized me, but they have made me go, well, holy shit, I use these on the daily for the most part.
Yeah. All right, shoot.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'll go through my list, and so you can make fun of me. First one that I bought was a digitized, all fucking ninja air fryer. It is completely revolutionized, and I use it all the time because it's so efficient. It's so great to use. It's easy to clean. You set the time, the temperatures. It has all the different settings of reheat, this, that, or the other, and it's just so much faster than using an oven. So it's just literally revolutionized the way I think when I cook, because I'm like this. Okay, can I put this in here and reheat this and still have a really good taste? Versus like throwing it in the microwave, which turns like as you well know, when you put stuff in the microwave, especially a protein like a chicken or a fish or whatever, just to reheat it, it always turns out rubbery and tastes like shit. Always, even if you get the special microwavable things that you put the reheating stuff in, still tastes like shit. I don't know about you, but it does for me. It's got a shitty aftertaste to it. And it's just like eating a piece of like raw squid. You know what I'm talking about? That pull on it.
Yeah.
And then, so I think the air fryer was one. The next one, it's kind of stupid, but it has made a huge difference for me and my straining on my eyes. I bought this LED. I mean, you're going to so call me an old fart, but I bought this LED like wraparound lamps that you can twist and flex. So when you're reading, it spotlights the whole entire book.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
And it has all these different, it has the different color scales. So you can go bright white, yellowish, for more, indoor, like soft white. I knew you were going to make fun of me, you dick. I can see it in your face, hey, old man, you're going to go read that book. You need to go read it and try this headlamp. But so that was another one that I got that I said, you know what? This is the best thing ever. I use it every time I read. And so, yeah, I look like that old person that sits there leaned up against the corner going, hey, this book is so good, but it's so great on my eyes. The third thing that I use every day, and I really bought it, and I thought to myself, this is the dumbest ass purchase. Why am I so lazy? Is the automatic fucking lid opener on the fucking garbage can where it just pops open and shuts. Those are the best damn things ever. I'm so fucking lazy. I have literally turned into Wall-E, dude. I mean, it's like, God. What can I do?
Literally revolutionize your life, huh?
Revolutionize my life. I'm going, well, think about it, dude. If the bitch opens and you got two plates in your hand, you can now dump two things at the same time. You don't have to worry about like going, and then fucking it up and knocking it on the floor. I just think it changes shit. So you're like, huh. Now, I know I got the step one in my kitchen, too. Like, so I got a step one. You know what I mean? So it's like you can do that, too. But I just think the ones that go wink and shut are pretty badass. So I think they're different. They're great. Now, I also have 3 items that aren't like necessarily tech, but they have totally revolutionized my life because I'm a born again like cheap ass
Christian.
No, that too. But you know, the reality is the one thing is something that you got, and then I said I had to have it, like I normally do with half the shit you buy. And that was the phone case with a kickstand on it. I was like, holy shit.
That's tech. That's tech.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a phone case.
It goes on your tech.
No, but let me tell you, I know. But let me tell you something. That little lever right there has completely changed my life. So I no longer have to bring my damn iPad with me to go on a plane. I no longer have to, you know what I mean? Even though I still do bring it, but because I use it in the hotel rooms because I want a bigger screen. But I'm like, oh my God. But I started using my laptop because I bring that anyway. So it's got twice the screen as my iPad. So my iPad just sits here and basically runs a screensaver and makes me think that I'm on the beach, even though I'm not. But the second thing, alcohol smuggling bottles. Swear to God, dude. They work like a fucking charm. And they have revolutionized how I can get alcohol for free on cruise ships and on anywhere I want to go that wants to charge me for alcohol that's like ridiculous pricing. Here's a shining example. We went to this place, and I won't mention it, in Orlando, and it's off iDrive, and it's basically a water park, small water park. So put 2 and 2 together, do your homework, and you can find it on Google. Anyway, I was able to put like alcohol in like suntan oils bottles and all these different like types of tubes and stuff. The best one, you can do whole shots, and you can do like a tampon box, and they're all shots, but they're but it's vodka, and it looks like tampons. And guys never want to freaking open the box, so they just go like this. They kind of look at it, they kind of go, nope, that's tampons, and they throw it off to the side, and you're like, da 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 da, and then.
What kind of fucking alcoholic are you that you have to fucking hide alcohol?
Well, because I don't want to pay fucking $20 for a damn glass of alcohol. I mean, sorry, I'm that guy. Oh, shut up. I don't need you. You telling me like you're my priest or something. So anyway, the third thing I did that revolutionized things, and this was when I was a teenager, so this is horrible, the water bong. We used to roll joints back when we were like 16, 17 years old, and I was like, you'd always like be like, you hear the words, if you don't cough, you don't get off. You know what I mean? And I'm like, but you would just like kill your freaking throat and lungs. And then all of a sudden it was like water bong. I got my first one that I went out and just did a random buy and went, oh my God, this is revolutionary. You no longer have to smoke rolled up paper and choke to death. This is the best thing ever. And then I smoked that for about 2 years and said, okay, I'm good. I'm an adult now. Got to stop. Now I just eat gummies. No, I'm just kidding. Now I take the adult way and I eat candy. You're
not kidding. You're dead serious. You're not kidding at all.
So that's mine. What are yours?
So,
you're probably way more cooler, but still.
I'll tell you what revolutionized my life, and it was an impulse purchase, was my Peloton. Believe it or not. That was a random purchase during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably one of my most favorite pieces of exercise equipment that I bought. And it was totally random. I just was like, I saw it on TV and I was like, I won't be able to go to the gym. I need something. No, I did.
I know, just like you're one of those infomercial home shopping network people.
Well, let me back up. Okay, so when I saw it on TV, it was probably like on an Instagram ad or something like that.
Right.
In all honesty, because I forgot I don't really watch TV. You're right. I saw a commercial for it on probably my Instagram, and I was like, "That's kind of cool." Like, and it had all the other stuff in it, so I ordered it, and it showed
Right.
up. And I ordered it right before the craze happened with everybody buying all the stuff up when everything went out of stock.
Mhm.
And I put a lot of miles on it in the beginning, and it saved my sanity. And it was one of those things that was like pretty freaking cool. And
You were like, this is actually doable here.
now I probably ride it like 5-6 times a week.
You're still talking about your Peloton?
Yeah, even when I do recovery, like I just I did an interval training session earlier today, and it was great on my knee. Like I have no pain, and I got a good workout in. So that was one of the pieces of tech that I really, really enjoyed. That kind of revolutionized the way I do fitness.
Mm-hmm.
And because it also opened up all the other fitness like videos,
right?
Because they did it first before like Apple Fitness came along, and
correct.
Maybe not before YouTube and other stuff like that. But what was cool about it was all in one spot and it tracked your workouts. So I thought that was really cool. Another piece of tech that I can't live without is my Alexa. It wasn't so much like a random purchase as much. Well, it kind of was. It was kind of like, hey, this looks kind of cool. Let me get one of these.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like it's so ingrained in like everyday part of life. Like I have it set up to turn on and off lights automatically. I've got, I can just say, this change the temperature to this. Like I don't want to say it because I don't want it to do it, but
you got
I've got it in my house. I've got it in my office here, so I can change the AC behind me by telling the device to do it. It's integrated with my security system, so I can see around my house through the app, and it's really revolutionized like my interaction with things. And my third thing is my AirPods.
Okay.
Prior to the AirPods, it was the wired cables that were attached, and they weren't noise canceling. And they were pretty cool. They were easy to carry around, and you had earbuds. But when these things came out, it made like flying nicer because I could cancel out the noise, like really focus. I like the pass through feature, like when I'm running, I can listen while I'm running. There's just so many places I now carry this with me every single place I go. Like I always take my AirPods no matter where I go, because if I want, I can just pop them in. I can listen to something. I can take private calls. I'm not on the phone, holding the phone to my head. The phone can be kind of out of sight. And it's something that's kind of revolutionized my the way I do life. And then the last thing is my smartwatch. I bought, I've always bought technology usually when it comes out. Like I've always been an early adapter of technology. Like I had Palm Pilots. I've had, the Windows CE phone when it came out. And I bought one of the first Apple Watches when it came out.
Windows CE. Jeez.
Yeah. And I've bought smart devices before the Apple Watch. Like I bought one of the first Fitbits when they came out. One of the ones that used to have the digital screen on it that just tracked on this. It didn't connect to nothing, no internet, no Wi-Fi, nothing. It was just on the device that tracked the little digital screen you could press to it. It was like steps, heart rate, and like something else. Like it was super basic. I had a Garmin, or not Garmin. It was another brand like Garmin, similar to Garmin, but it had all the tracking in it.
Around. Yeah.
No, they're still around. They're a big one. It's I just can't remember the name of it. But it was cool. Like it was waterproof, and it had barometric pressure, temperature, elevation, all that shit. Like it would track all that shit. And I wore that for a while. So I've always been an early adapter. But the smartwatch, especially the Apple products paired together, have like completely changed the way that I live my life. I mean, even now to the point where, I adjust the way I eat based on how I feel from the information that I'm tracking on my phone.
No,
so like
that makes sense.
I've been cataloging like foods, and I've been seeing which ones affect my mood and how they affect me. Do I get tired after I eat them? Do I feel more energy? Do I feel bloated? Do I not? So it's like really like totally changed the way that I do things. Like I used to be a late night eater. And now I've started backing that off because my sleep's been so crappy, and it's been helping my sleep a little bit better. I'm not up to where you are, having dinner at 4:00 yet. But
Fuck you.
one
I
day,
do not have dinner at 4:00, you asshole. I have dinner around 5:30, 6:00. Usually it's around 6 by the time I'm done. No, I do not. You're such a liar.
Every day you pop up at 4:30.
Listen, guys, this guy is so full of shit. I don't even know why you listen to us sometimes. He's so full of shit. Like
his wife says, have the dinner on the table by 5:00.
Oh, now I know you're fucking lying.
And he gets up and he has it cooked. He moves.
She
his car
doesn't
out
say 5. She says 6. Get it right, asshole.
She pushes. she tells him to get his car out of the driveway or out of the garage before she gets home, so she can park her car in the garage. And she's like, "You better have my food ready."
Hold on. No. That part is true.
And then
what you're failing to tell the listeners is she has a jet black car, and I have a gold car. So my car doesn't get near as intensely as hot as that damn black car.
Overnight.
And her car.
Overnight when there's no sun.
And her
overnight when there's no sun.
And her car is a 2021. It's pretty much brand new. Hold on. And mine is a 2018. So it makes common sense to put the newer car in the garage. Period.
She gets home every day at 5:00 and she goes to work at 7. So there's no sunlight. It sits out in the sunlight all day at work.
Actually, it goes under a tree, which I've told her don't do that because of the fact that
it's not in the garage during sunlight.
Let me rephrase it. On the weekends, it makes sense to keep it in there because it is black. It does make sense. Go fuck yourself, Michael. But how about you? Go fuck yourself. How's that? But
fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. But that all being said.
No, it's all good though. But
tech is super cool when it does change your life for sure, for the better. Then there's also, maybe we can talk about on a future episode, just the opposite. What tech stuff have you bought that have completely almost destroyed your life? So that might have to be some things that we have to think about.
It's apps. It's not. So the tech stuff on that.
Episode, you asshole.
No, we need. Let's go now.
Listen, we will talk about this on next week's episode. So write that down. We will talk about technology that actually fucks up your life and does it as he shoots me birds, guys. This is what I deal with, this maturity level. But anyway, and they can't see you because I'm talking, so you have to say something in order for them to see you shoot me birds, asshole. So fuck you again. Screw you. So anyway, listen, guys, if you just head over to thedailybm.com where you can follow us on all of our socials, you can follow us there. But also, don't forget, why did that look like a big finger dick? But don't forget to head over to YouTube and over to Rumble where you can like and subscribe over there too as well. Don't forget, Daily BM is the promo code you use at masondangerco.com. And we have another sponsor, hopefully coming aboard very shortly. So we'll be excited to reveal that one down the road. So with that, woo-hoo! Mikey, you got anything before we get out of here?
Yeah, everybody have a great day. And Brad, fuck you.
And go fuck yourself too. We're out of here. See you on the flip side.
Have a good one, except for Brad.
Fuck you.
Deuces.